Okay, so here is the canned soup lesson. I know we've already done a homemade soup, but if you're in a pinch, soup, as we mentioned in the last lesson, has a lot of protein, has some vegetables in there usually, so it's a well-rounded meal. So today, I'm going to do broccoli and cheese with bacon. So the cheese component, and I'm going to have to go and move this around so you can see me while I open the can, as I need two hands for this, and I can't do the camera while I'm doing that. So I am dumping it into a pan, all right? So I was able to take the lid off, and I will rinse that out in a minute. I'm gonna put it on, and it says to go to medium heat. So I have it on medium heat, all right? Remember, we always wanna make sure we have the right burner, okay? That one's for the front, this one's for the back, all right? And I'm just going to quickly rinse this out here so I can recycle. I'm gonna actually let it soak so it's easier to get out for later. Good, all right? So now it is in there. Actually, I'm gonna quickly dump that out so I can show you guys something. So right here on there, it says ready to serve. So we have two different options here. So we can do it on the stovetop, which is what we're doing, which is just heat saucepan over medium heat. So even though it's a liquid, this is not something you want to do on high. It's got cheese in it. It'll burn to the bottom. You just need to warm it up. All canned soups are cooked already, so you don't have to worry about anything like not cooking it long enough. What we're really doing is just heating it up. So they do have microwave directions, which is heat in a covered microwave bowl on high for 2 to 4 minutes. Careful, leave in the microwave for 1 minute, stir, and then refrigerate leftovers, and that goes for both. If we have leftovers, we can refrigerate it. So why does it say to wait 1 minute? So the reason is that it's going to be very, very hot. So it just gives it a chance to kind of cool down a little bit, but you want to make sure it's cooked all the way through and really hot, because liquid soups like chowder type soups, the thicker soups, if you just nuke it, then, and microwave it, it'll be really, really hot in one area and not as hot in another. So they want it to cool down for a minute, and then you have a chance to stir it and make sure that everything in it is about the same temperature. But if you do it right away, you may burn yourself. So the one thing that it doesn't say, well, it does say covered microwave bowl. So you can put like a paper towel over it. The reason is that it'll bubble up. And this will bubble up eventually too. It's not started yet, obviously. But you want to make sure, and I'm just going to grab a spoon here. All right, and you just want to make sure that you have that. And I can actually use the can to make sure it doesn't get on the counter, all right? And then I have that. So the reason I want it covered is when it bubbles up, it can get your microwave all messy. So if you keep it covered, then you just have to wash the lid. If you use a paper towel, you could just throw the paper towel away. But if you have like a little plastic lid, as always, never put metal in the microwave, right? That is a big no-no. You'll ruin the microwave. It's very dangerous. It'll start sparking. It could start a fire. So you want to make sure, that's why they say microwave safe dish. If you have a question on what's a microwave safe dish, you can Google it. Check it out online and say what's microwave safe, what's not microwave safe, and make sure that you are safe. All right, so I'm going to be heating up this. It's still on medium heat. As you could say, the element's on. It's hot here. It's going to take probably 5 or 6 minutes before it is ready to eat. And then you can just serve it in a bowl and you can have some. So just quickly before I let you go, one last thing, as we do always, remember that here, there's 370 calories, not too bad for a chowder soup. But here's the big one right here. If you eat the whole can, almost 80% of all your sodium. They really salt this one up. It's probably with the bacon in there that makes it even more. So I don't know if you can see, it's starting to bubble a little bit here, a little steam coming off. It's getting close actually. So all right, so you should be able to have a nice semi-nutritious meal. I didn't pick the most nutritious of soups this time, but chicken noodles, tomato soups, those things have great protein and vegetables in them as well. So enjoy your soup.